you mentioned that adventure had played into your idea of making Football Manager a video game as opposed to a board game. But I think there was also another game that sort of influenced that decision of yours, and I think there's a neat story behind that because you were sick at the time.
Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, I did mention that to you before, didn't I? Yeah, there's like an evolution of how I got into writing, the idea of writing a computer game. And the first step, I think, was I was living in London in a grotty little bedsitter. It wasn't very good, in Shepherd's Bush, and I got glandular fever. And I didn't even know what glandular fever was, but what I experienced was at 20 years old when I got it, I became like an old man. And if I went down the stairs to go to the bathroom, which was on the next floor, and came back up again, I would take hours to recover from the effort. It was a strange thing. But, like everything was exhausting. And
Right.
but it had a long time it lasted too. I had it for about 6 weeks until I recovered. So I couldn't do much else. I had a girlfriend at the time, so she was helpfully getting food and things for me, so I wasn't starving. But I couldn't do much. I had to basically stay in the room. I had nothing to do. I had no energy. And but fortunately, just before I got it, I had bought a Atari Pong bat and ball game, which was a little console you plugged into the TV, and you played. It's a well-known game, but basically you've got a bat and you just try and you're playing it like tennis, and you're trying to keep playing as long as you can, and it was the only game. It was, it wasn't like it was it. The machine was the game.
Right.
So like you could.
Right. It wasn't like
cartridge.
like a full Atari console that could play
Cartridges. No, you couldn't play other things. No, it was a dedicated machine to that game, and it was one of the early computer games, the early designed computer games. But it was quite addictive and quite fun to play, and I had absolutely nothing else to do. So I would spend hours just playing this game, and it was absorbing, just trying to get better and better at it. I think my hand-eye coordination improved quite a bit, so I got better and better at the game. But yeah, also I enjoyed it as well. So it was fun. It was filling my time, and I think it was the first experience of getting into computer games or playing computer games.